My name is Theo Morrison, and I'm the Executive Director of Lahaina Restoration Foundation. I've been in that position for 11 years, and prior to that I did other work in Lahaina with nonprofit community groups. So in total, it's about 28 years working directly in downtown Lahaina. What's so unique about Lahaina compared to any other place in Hawaii is that during every era of Hawaii's history, Lahaina was a dominant place. And doubly unique to that whole situation is that the history has been saved. Lahaina is a tapestry of remnants from all these different eras. The missionary era started, I think the first ship started coming over like in the 1820s. Dr. Baldwin came here in the 1830s. Prior to the missionaries coming over, the kapu system, the Hawaiian system, the religious system had already been broken. So there was a bit of a void here when the missionaries brought over Christianity. And the original missionaries that came over were instructed by the mission society not to get involved with government, to learn the language, to help the people become prosperous. So the missionaries came and there was like a void. And so they were able to preach the Christian religion and it was accepted by the people. And then they also brought the written word, which was tremendously exciting to the Hawaiian people to understand that words could be written down. And again, it was in the Hawaiian language. So they took the Hawaiian language and made it a written language. The monarchy, the kings, the royalty, the ali'i, they endorsed the education, and education was required. It was required for kids to go to school. Hawaii, at the time, in the 1800s, became one of the most literate nations in the whole world. Before that time, it had been totally an oral language, which worked fine at the time. But I think then the contact with the Western world and the ships coming in and asking the ali'i to sign papers, and the ali'i didn't know what it said, or they were told it was something different than what it was. So they saw this as a source of knowledge, and they realized they needed to know and to preserve their language in a written form. Dr. Baldwin, he was a doctor as well as a missionary. He came to Lahaina and he just became a very dominant force in the community. He just loved the people, and whenever he was preaching, it was always in Hawaiian, and they spoke in Hawaiian, and their books, etc., were in Hawaiian. One of the most significant things he did was stopped the smallpox epidemic on Maui, because he understood vaccines. And he himself was immune to smallpox, but he also knew the dangers of smallpox. Smallpox came in from some of the foreign ships, and so Oahu was hit first because he had more ships coming in. This became his passion in life. And if you read his letters, he talks about how he really wants to preach and follow that path, but he absolutely feels obligated to vaccinate the population of Maui to save them from smallpox. So he gets on horseback and he rides around all the way to Hana to vaccinate people. And Oahu had tens of thousands of people died of smallpox, and here there was less than 100. So the people, in appreciation of that, built Hale Aloha, which is the House of Love, to honor Dr. Baldwin's commitment to stopping smallpox.